Fed up. That's when things change. So I knew something had to change. I went back, I'm playing, and I got another one of these requests, another chance to look really bad. And what I've learned ever since then, and I apply this to this day, every chance to look bad is actually a chance to look really, really good. We just have to be the engine that makes that change. By finding something in us we didn't, it was infinite possibilities. So I got this request. I didn't know what to do with it. And it popped into my head. Thank you. I don't know where. What if I could? Oh, I can't, but what if I could? It didn't mean I learned the song. It meant I changed it. I came up with a new way to do the lyrics or the artist or something with the person who asked for it. Whatever I did, they laughed. And I kind of liked that. And then it happened again, and they laughed again. And this new thing started to happen. And this possibility that I didn't know was there started to unfold, and the possibility was my entire life. My entire career was shaped by these requests that I hated, this problem. So we're going to do a bunch of these today to have fun with this. These are songs that you've probably heard before, but not the way I'm going to do them. And I listen to everything, so we're going to jump around. I actually got requests for the boy bands. You know, Instinct. Or the Savage Garden, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea. It's beautiful. So what if I could? Here's the cool thing. When you ask and answer the question, you're coming up with a solution that is totally yours. It is a product of your abilities and experiences. There's a huge strength behind that. There's a power behind that. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Here's how I heard that song. Oh yeah, boy bands, you have to have choreography. I was your dream, I was your wish, I was your fantasy. I was your life, I was everything you want me to be. But you were mean and you were bad and then you lied to me. You were the worst, you did it all, you even cheated on me. I wanna throw you off of a mountain. I wanna hold you under the sea. I wanna lay you to rest forever till the police come looking for me. Yeah, yeah. What if? It works. If you enjoy that, we're going to have a blast. Check this out. I used that question to write a Christmas song for my friend Philippe upon hearing the results of his paternity test. Where's this going? Philippe's not a dad. Philippe's not a dad. What is it's a joke. But you'll sing that for 2 weeks, man. It'll just jump around. Okay, now. The greatest common denominator, the greatest challenge that absolutely every organization that I get to present for is dealing with is this. We're trying to manage change, right? There's been a few changes in healthcare lately, I think. I hear a little about them here and there. You guys are dealing with it. You're ground zero with dealing with change, right? We're trying to manage change. Peter Drucker summed up my philosophy about this better than I ever could. I just quote him. He said, managing change is not only stupid, it's dangerous. The only way to manage change is to create change, is to be the ones who step out and define the curve rather than follow it. And I would offer that when you ask the question, what if, in a positive way, what if we could do that? What would it look like? You're coming up with a solution that's yours. It is a product of your abilities and experiences or those of your team. When we then have the courage to act on the solutions we've generated, you're now doing something no one else would have done. This is a simple change, but it's huge in its implications. This is where the strength in diversity is. People say, oh, there's strength in our diversity. I'm like, okay, how? I'm a pragmatist. How? This is it. When we're willing to draw from our diverse backgrounds, our experiences, the things we dealt with, we come up with solutions no one else has come up with. We act on them, and you are so perfectly positioned to be the ones who drive change on a much larger level. Now, the first time I dealt with change in a big way, I grew up playing blues and rock. I grew up in Virginia. I then moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and the requests changed. And when people request country, it's not, could you play some country? It's country, come on, okay? And I didn't know what to do. They're packing, you got to do it. And I thought, well, what if I could? And a wild idea hit me just to get through the night. I took the songs I do know and played them country. Well, it's a whole new genre. And the first one that came out was Tom Petty. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus. In America too, she's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too. Now I'm free, free falling. Yes, I'm free. What if? It works. My people. And now, the idea is to make this a habit. So you just become a possibility thinker. It's the way you come to the table. You wake up in the morning that way. And I do this, the way I practice this with songs, I can do any song country. And I'll prove it. Who let the dogs out? Who let them dogs out? That's a country song, man. Any type of music, too. They keep trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch you got 12 hip-hop fans. Okay, let's do it. We'll reach out, more recognizable hip-hop. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's getting... Anyone over 30, that was Nelly. We can do old ones. Buddy, you're a noisemaker, big boy playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday, got mud on your face. Big disgrace, somebody better put you back into your place. We will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you. One more, let's see, Flo Rida. Apple-bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, next thing you know, shawty got low, 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 low. It works. My people. Now, when we're talking about change, I think most of us envision something completely new that's never existed before, and sometimes that's the case. But haven't you noticed that quite often the most profound changes that we deal with, that we embrace, that are thrust upon us sometimes, are not new things, they're new combinations of old things that already existed. Somebody looked at them in a different way. Apple. Okay, the iPod changed everything, not just the personal electronics industry, but the entire entertainment industry. The way we buy and sell music was changed by the iPod, something brand new, right? Wrong. iPod is nothing more than MP3 technology, which existed for 15 years before that. It's just someone at Apple said, what if? I would argue that that what if possibility is sitting right in front of you somewhere. And the way I've learned about it is playing in clubs, people would yell all these requests at the same time, had a cutoff time, had to fit them all in, and it wouldn't work. And I thought, well, what if it could? It was silly, right? A wild idea hit me. I put them together. I would do that artist singing that one's hit song, knock off 2 songs, 1 shot. And I got a time for a couple of them. You remember this song? Green Acres is a place to be. So all knows. Farm living is a life for me. Good. I just wondered. No, what if? What if? This is Bruce Springsteen sings Green Acres. And we're going to do this one right today. Sorry. Oh, Springsteen. To be farm living is a life for me. The land spreading out so far and wide, keep that hanging me the other side. New York is right around the stem, getting so allergic, smelling hay. Oh, darling, I love you, but give me pork out of a my people. My hope is that you will not only get this, but you'll take it back and share it with others, because you guys are the influencers. You're the ones who can make this happen elsewhere. And the best way to do that, to influence anyone, is to jump into their world. And I learned this because I have kids. And my son Zachary is 10, and my daughter Seneca is 13 going on 30. And with my son, I used to read to him, and I'd read Dr. Seuss. And he'd say, well, Daddy, what if you did Dr. Seuss in your show? I'd say, okay, it's a children's book. I mean, I know what if, but it's a children's book, and I do music. And he said, but Daddy, what if?